You know what day it is. It's 10 Toes Tuesday. And today we're going over why it's okay to be odd, why it's okay to think outside the box. We'll let you decide if that's something you want to do. Man, woman, child, like I've said before, horse, cat, dog, ferret, whatever. Sometimes being odd is the best thing. Now, I'm not saying odd as in purposely going out and getting purple hair. Well, if that's what you want to do, or acting radically or something that's against the law. What I am saying is that sometimes going against the grain is good. Not being the normal sheep, especially in this day and age, can possibly save your life. So, hit that thummy thingy up or down for me, and let's get started. It's that time of year again. Got to get this the shovels out. I have a snowblower. However, it is in my back shed. And of course, I was not expecting this today. But as you've seen from the thumbnail, it is 10 Toes Tuesday. And I figured that while I did this, I could talk to you about what we were going to go over when you saw me in the car. That is being odd. It's one of the reasons why I'm shoveling this snow like I am. Because we have gotten used to the lazy way. We have gotten used to nothing manual. Everything is automatic. Even our cars, even our pistols, everything that we do is manual. But had somebody tell me the other day, which was one of the biggest compliments I think I could have had, was, why can't you just be normal? What is normal? To me, normal is somewhat lazy. To me, normal is not going above and beyond. What do you think? Leave me something in the comments. This builds character, builds muscle. My generation, snowblowers were expensive, and kids were used for remote controls, as well as shovel snow, rake leaves. And it was building a foundation for you to learn how to take care of yourself and to make money. This is one of the ways I worked myself through college. Had 2 jobs. One company that I had started, which did snow blowing. And then I had a regular job. I also went to school full time. And it's 7 o'clock right now. I still have to go to work. I'm gonna have to blow these leaves off. And I needed to take those flower pots out, but I didn't. But what we would do is, we were little, which I don't see now, we'd be out shoveling. Well, 10, 20, $30, depending on how big your driveway or whatever was. To lay salt down would be an extra fee. don't know if you guys remember doing that. Let me know in the comments. But I gotta get this off for the mailman. This is what will set you apart from the rest. Hard work, dedication, and doing something with your hands. Cannot stress that enough, even in this age. Because when people go to procreate, meaning women, procreate, it's natural to think about and go for the strongest man. Nobody's looking for the best video game player. They're looking for safety. We've lost that to an extent. There are still people, meaning men and women, who have traditional relationships where the woman cooks and the man provides. Now, I am not saying by any means, because I cook in my house, that you should be barefoot and pregnant. So don't click off yet. What I am saying is that you should work together, and that for a man, which is all I can relate to, they want to know that they will be protected. That you will provide. And not just providing a place to stay, but there's certain things that you should just do. It creates a better place for you as a male. It sets you apart. Anybody can hire someone to mow the grass. Anybody can say they don't have enough time. Are you one of those people? And you have to decide that for yourself. You have to decide if this is something you want to do. And a lot of men don't. But don't be surprised when she goes out there and she finds somebody who keeps physically fit, who, all in all, does man things. It's ingrained. It sets you apart these days from everyone else. What do you think? Leave it in the comments. No, I'm not a chauvinist. No, I'm not saying, again, that everybody should be barefoot and pregnant. I'm just telling you what is ingrained. My daughter, they didn't want to cook. And they found out that my youngest one, she didn't want to cook. And then it got to the place where it was more expensive to eat out than it was to cook. So she started cooking. I had told her the whole time, because I cooked. I was the one who cooked in my house. And I would try to show them they didn't want to learn. But what she found was, when she got a boyfriend, and a serious boyfriend, that her relationship was a lot better when she was cooking. I found that more people look at me favorably when they see that I can keep a job and I do all of my maintenance except for the roof, which I got this summer. I do this myself. Get out here when it snows. When the grass needs cut. It's not Bill coming by to mow my lawn. It's me. And I take pride in that. I'm odd because I do the things most people won't. Can you say that about you? And if not, it's not too late to start. Why not start now? It could be small, doing the things that you know and you heard about your grandpa doing. Grandpa would get out and shovel snow or build things and work with his hands and was mechanically inclined. And that's what we have lost. I'm gonna finish this up. I've got about 10 more minutes here. Then I'm gonna start on dinner. So, like I said, I cook. Tonight is going to be a stew. And it can be vegan or it can have meat. I'm having chicken in mine. And it is a black bean, sweet potato stew. Let me see what time it is. It's just about time for me to go in, start work. And as you can see, what did this take me? 10 minutes to run to run a shovel through the snow. I'll get out here, scrape off my cars. I went to the gym this morning, had a really good time, and everybody was seeing who was going to make it to the gym because it snowed. That was another man thing, another person thing. I shouldn't say just men, because there was ladies there too. Everybody that I really truly get along with, they are trying to get it in. And now I gotta lay down some salt. So I'm gonna get on that. And it's beautiful out here. Look at that. Got that shoveled. That shoveled. In the driveway. 15, 20 minutes. Once I get off of here, I gotta shovel down here a little bit. And salt. And then we're done. So let me know what you think. You could think I'm right, wrong, or indifferent. But to be honest with you, as a man, you need to start doing man stuff. You need to figure out what your place is in life, not just with a woman, but set yourself apart from the normal man. Start slow. Just change 1 to 2 things. If you're out of shape, get in shape. If you don't know how to protect yourself, take a class, watch a video, start slow. If you've never picked up a shovel or done anything hard labor in your life, start that. But you will start to see a difference. You will start to see your mental, physical, and emotional well-being thrive. But you don't have to listen to me. And as usual, until next time, And you know, there will be a next time. I'm out.